Hope we're all doing well. Rather stormy today, but it's not particularly cold, which is great. So, a bit more messing around with the sill and the floor pan area and the domed inner wing. There's going to be quite a bit of this. It's quite fiddly and time consuming, but we're getting a light at the end of the tunnel, which is great. So if I sound a bit croaky, it's because I am a little bit unwell at the moment, but not that unwell. So let's spin the camera around, quick recap. Last time we got to here, came out quite nicely, put this sort of step section in, pretty pleased with it. Need to bash this part over here so it sits closer with the floor pan, but before I do that, I think I'm going to do this flat piece of the sort of the flat part of the sill, the upstand, and I've got it here somewhere in there. Oh, there it is. So we will be putting that in. That'd be nice to see. So we'll taking this line here, measuring. I've still got this part to measure off of, and I can measure off the pressing here just to make sure it's okay. And once that's done, I don't think I'll be doing any more than that today. It's a matter of taking this, well, probably actually working down that end, but we'll focus on here for the time being. So first things first, template it, clean it off, and then see about tacking it in place. Cool, so just realised I was talking rubbish. I'm not templating at all, am I? I've got to finish cutting this out. There's really not much holding this on. Again, I want to try and keep this section here, so I've got this beautiful corner for reference, and then I can measure back. So a nice, gentle, neat cut here, and I reckon the rest is just going to fall out. But that came out quite easily. Stupidly managed to nip the new welds here, so I'll have to do that again. But yeah, I'll need to tidy it up a little bit. Actually, I've come a little bit off centre there. So yeah, I'll bring that back just a little bit more. Then I can start templating. I've taken some measurements. I think this, well, something's not right, whether it's the existing installation or the pressing, but I've measured the gap that I've got there rather than off of the aperture on the upstand. So that's right, that line there is right. So I'm going to cut it here, make it just a little bit longer, so I've got some wiggle room, and then sand it down and offer it up. So yeah, that's that. Oh, crikey. Well, there we are, quickly offered up. Pretty pleased with that, to be honest with you. I think it's going to work out just okay. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? There you go. Lines up nicely there, lines up nicely there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so what am I going to do? How do we do the top? So I'm going to do a few, sort of 4 or 5 plug welds at the top there. But I'm just thinking out loud again, sorry. If I put this on now, is it going to stop me from welding anything else? No, I don't think so. Just got to take this horrible, well, once I've done that end over there, I can then take this sort of extension piece out. Good. Oh, that went easy enough, isn't it? Oh God, I'm speaking too soon again, aren't I? Okay, so cleaned the area up a little bit. Got my nice little template. Oh, I've even pre-drilled some holes along here, just so the sort of other bit, that's what it's technically called, the other bit, can be welded easier. Anyway, you get the idea. That's all right. It's pretty groovy. Yeah, lines up nicely. The holes are lining through. I've got a nice point here. Clean this up as best I can. Might go over again with the wire brush, but there's not much I can do about that. And yeah, once we start clamping and messing around, we should be able to get this nice and in line. So just for reference, I've been at this for a couple of hours. I know these videos are sort of 10, 20 minutes long. so much work goes into prepping and cleaning and measuring and this, that and the other. So if you are going to do anything like this, just, you know, take your time. Just bits here and there. I mean, as you know, I've got a family, got kids, got other things in my life. So this really sort of isn't a high priority. But it is nice, just a couple of hours. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll look at this little section here and go, oh, that's nice. I mean, I've still got tons to do, but I'm still one step closer. But anyway, I don't know why I rambled on about that. Let's get this all lined through. Might bend this back a little bit further now whilst I can, because I'm going to try and sort of get that one I can push. I don't mind pushing forwards, but bending back is going to be hard once that's in place. And I want to clamp this domed inner wing nice and tight. So yeah, that's going to get a little tight. Well, there we are. I'm quite pleased with the alignment there. That's tight. These holes aren't as ideal as I wanted, but they're okay. I can get in there, and I can always put a few across the top here if I need to. Welds, that is. So, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. That was a bit daft of me. Maybe I can get a teeny little weld in down here. Yeah, I can do. I can just get in there, which is fine. Hold that together. Not weld it to the bottom here. And I can get a few welds in here. Get a plug in there. Plug in there. That's all I can do with it. Actually, maybe I need to get... Oh, I am a donut. I should have drilled a hole here, shouldn't I? But maybe I'm in a position where I can... In fact, I am. I'm going to see if I can clamp this together and just tack that part in. And then I've pulled everything back to where I need it to come to. So that's what... So isn't it? So I can now get a couple of welds in here just to hold that tight. All fits in quite nicely. Still lined up well. Yeah, put some strength into it. It's good. Right, so a bit of welding. I mean, we're tacked into place where I need to be. That's not so bad, is it? I had a little bit of a, not a burn hole, but I missed a bit here, which is a shame. But no, I'm quite pleased with that. Looks all right. So plug that up as well. And I managed to get a little tack on there. So the plan is probably move this clamp around, get some welds in across the top here, and then bend this back, get a weld in there. And that's probably it for the time being, to be honest with you. I could maybe get, oh, I need to weld the back, around the back here as well. Bash that over and what have you. But generally, yeah, that's that little bit of box section done. So I'll do a little bit more welding and then as much as I can today. Had a few errors. Oh, excuse me. Nothing major really, just a bit gash around here at the top. I can rub down and be okay. I didn't do around there in the end. I'm going to do that when I try and pull all this domed inner wing next. Welded up through here, just come out quite nicely. Just stop flickering now, there you go. A few plug welds, a few a bit grotty, quite difficult to get in there with angles and what have you. But all in all, and that needs tidying up there, I've missed that. Not bad, really. Better than it was. That'll come out all right when it's, you know, it's not rubbed down, is it? Grind down and cleaned up a bit, but all in all, much better. Actually, got to remember to turn the gas off. This is how I forget to do it, because I waffle. So yeah, I mean, that's on now. So we can, and it seems to line through really quite nicely, all things considered. I can close this up around here. I can bash it back a little bit if I need to. I can clamp down into there and weld that top part of the box section off. And I can bash it back still and weld around on the inside. And then I've got to replace all of this yucky bit here. And I've got to weld up there still. That'll be fun. Probably do it from the inside like I did on the other side. Yeah, maybe okay though. We'll do it. We've had worse. Yeah, pretty grotty. Anyway, that'll do for the time being. Yeah, nice and sunny and windy. I think I'll be getting some free octopus energy today. Right, that's it. Thank you so much. Let's see when I can get back on it to next, maybe during the week, but probably next weekend. Thank you.